What is up, fellas? Here is 3 life lessons you need to learn by the time you hit 20. Anyways, let's begin. Number 3 is going to be not to be so hateful towards anyone. So, first off, if you're like one of the people who's like constantly starting beef with people and you're like, oh, fuck this guy for just existing, or fuck this girl for rejecting me, it's kind of like, yeah, you're kind of a big loser if you do that. I'm not sugarcoating it, ripping the band-aid off. And really hating, it's not worth your time. And even if you like they did something wrong with you, just forgive but don't forget. And that's pretty, like, that's a lesson I learned, is just to forgive these people for wrong they did to me, but not forgetting. And it's like they won't even apologize. Some people, they'll just like will think they did right. And with those people, you just forgive them and move on. Like, no matter what, you just forgive them. Don't really care about what other people think of you either. So if they're like hating at you, well, that's number 2. Number 2 is gonna be, yeah, don't really care about what other people think of you. So in high school, you're like brought into like the social group of high school and shit, and like just elementary school, where it's like a lot smaller scope, I guess you could say. I was in a small high school, but I'm sure like people in like bigger high schools also had this problem, where like you constantly wondered, like, look for people's approval and shit like that, and like stuff, like you were worried what other people would think of you. And but then out of high school, you kind of like have to realize that no one actually cares about you. And it sounds kind of like dark. It's like, oh man, no one cares about me. Well, there is people who care about you, but few and far between, mostly just your parents. And if you're lucky, you might have your high school friends in like college, but eventually you'll be on your own and not really you'll like move on from your high school friends. And and like make new friends, but it's just not like this. If you're It's just not like the same as like in high school, where like you can make a friend in a second. And the thing is, everyone's too like focused on their own problems to really worry about you. And that's really why no one really cares about you. Would I say that if you like fell on the sidewalk and dislocated your shoulder, that people would walk by? It happened to me once. And that kind of sucked, but I'm like, no, pretty sure those people just really didn't care, or really thought I got injured by it. So it's not like it was up to them to like ask if I was okay. But like, there will be a lot of people who will just live their life like completely like center minded. Like, if you've seen a horse, I live out in the country. Some horses have like the side blinders, so they only see straight. And that's basically how most people live. They look forward, they don't really look around. And that was like my whole point of last video. Distractions are your problem. Make sure you check that out. In number 1, it's gonna have to be, don't take shit too seriously. And it's really hard because people tell you, oh, you need to go to college, oh, you need an apartment, you need a life path. When in reality, if you look at most people who are like, like 20-ish, like most of them went to college and shit, and like same as everyone else went to college. But then you go see them at like 40, like at my work, and a lot of them have like crushed dreams and shit. It's kind of depressing. I do feel bad for them, but it's like most college things, and like you don't really want to force yourself and really take too much serious, but you also got to take things serious at the exact same time. Like, there will be times when you need to be serious, and there will also be times where just live your life how you want to, like enjoy it. And that's a pretty good lesson for today. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Anyways, thank you for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe. Oh yeah, my shoulder healed. I have a second dislocated shoulder, and that's pretty much it. Bye bye.